Hello, it's Carrie here. I'm back from my trip to Africa and I'm doing a little bit of pond maintenance, but success. And just to kind of give a recap, my dad passed away unexpectedly in April, and this was his pond. However, it looked much different. It was very overgrown with blackberries and ivy, and it was actually all in the water. And the pond was full of string algae. You couldn't see the bottom. And he had two filters that I was having to come out 2 to 3 times a week and open them up, clean them out, put them back in, and they would get so full of muck. So I started doing some research, and I really got most of my ideas from Oz Ponds. He's on YouTube. And then from him, I learned about bog filters, which is what this is. And so I built my own. It's not pretty, but I had this up and working about mid-May is when I got it up and going. And I was still having to use the old filters to kind of just help with the filtration. He had said in one of his videos that it can take quite a few months, like 4 months, if you have a really bad pond for the good bacteria to start working. And then, so I got the bog filter idea from him, and I learned about good bacteria from him and also from some other videos. And from there, my research just began to just all things ponds, and I learned about pond plants and some of the best ones, which is the water hyacinth and the water lettuce, and then of course lily pads. And then some of these other plants, they're just me experimenting and just to kind of add some decoration. It doesn't look pretty, but it's better than what it was. So when I left, the water hyacinth had really taken off, but the water was still murky. I had taken out the other filters and I was just running on the bog filter. You can't see it, but right in there, I have a bucket that has my pump, and I have it covered with lava rocks. And before I left, I was still having to clean that out once a week. The flow to the bog filter would really slow down. So my goal in doing all this was to have this be self-maintaining while I was gone for a month to Africa, because my elderly mom cannot take care of it. And my son, he would have done what was required of him, but maybe not quite like me. So when I left, that's what was happening, and I'm happy to report my son did not have to clean the filter. It kept running, and it's been over a month now. It's been about a month and a half, almost a month and 3 weeks since it was last cleaned out. I came back. There's no more string algae, and you can actually see the rocks that I had started to put in on the bottom. The fish are swimming around more. They're more vibrant. They seem happy and healthy now. And I'm just really pleased. And next year, I plan to actually make the pond bigger and where it looks better. And now that I know that I can do this, and I'm very happy and feeling accomplished right now that I was able to save my dad's fish, and they're actually doing a lot better than even when he had them. And I hope he's looking down and he really appreciates all this hard work that I put into this pond. I know he does. But here it is. You can see the rocks. No more string algae. I did take away right now a lot of these water hyacinths. It was pretty overgrown. We'll see how it does. The pond gets full sun, and but I think it will be okay. They grow very quickly right now. And so regardless, they'll be okay. The pond will be okay. But here it is. There's the pond. They want to be fed. That big guy right there, we call him the whale. I think he grew while I was gone. He's very pretty, and he's got a good personality. He lets me pet him sometimes. So, thanks for watching my video. I think next year when I do enlarge the pond, I think I'll do a more in-depth, maybe kind of better videos. It's not like this amateur video of just talking to my phone and showing the pond. But anybody can do this box filter. It's been amazing. I do believe this is what's made it clear. Nobody could ever see the bottom of the pond before, and now there it is. That's Hermie. He's a little goldfish that a neighbor brought over into another pond. He's not a koi. And he was a little guy. He was like maybe 2 inches when I first put in here about 4 years ago. And there they are. Alright, thanks for watching my videos. If you have any questions, just reach out. Or if you have any advice, because I've taken a lot of advice and I very much appreciated it. Goodbye.